Well, since getting in touch with this 0 point energy and not knowing anything about it in the beginning, except myth on the internet, and wrong information, a lot of wrong information on the internet. But just knowing that when this first came into my hands, something was happening, and I couldn't really register what was this, what is it doing. So we started research and started testing and trying to understand if I point this at me, is it doing something? In our own tradition, we example the crystal wand is something we respect and honor, because we don't point it at people and we don't swing it around, because that literally is cutting, like a laser sword is cutting the auric field of other people. So we keep it very sacred. So I started looking at this new new paradigm tool that came to us, and started looking at just simple things. So, if I just touch myself like this on the hand, what am I feeling? Or I'm feeling energy. How can I be feeling energy? We've been training for 3,000 years to send energy, to project energy out of our hands, to create healing that affects other people. And that's a long process. Even, and in example, Japan, Usui, Sensei Usui, who created what's called the Reiki system, that's a process. You have to learn that. And here comes something in the mail, I pick it up and I can use it right away. So I was like, okay, what's going on? First of all, of course, in resistance to it, because I had this learning and there's something actually threatening that. So I had to shift a little bit and say, okay, wait a minute, this is good. This can actually benefit us. And if this can be in the hands of everyone, they don't have to go through this long process of learning something. And so I saw it as a good thing. So we started doing research. And even the very DNA activation that was taught 3,000 years ago is done with this wand more accurately, more powerful. And there's there's no room for error with this. Mind, with the crystal wand, your mind can actually affect it. Technically you could affect a person negatively through the crystal. That's why we train our people every year. They have to come back for recertification, that keeping their mind positive and their energy levels high. When we tell them, if you're down and blue, depressed, don't use the crystal wand. With this, there's no such risk. You cannot affect this. You can be depressed and still get results. So we started doing other stuff with it, and it's becoming a big part of our school now.